The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Catch is made. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
On the run, it's Smart. Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and then actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early, and now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Nice grab. It's Wilson.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going absolutely nowhere will be a loss of the play. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Crossed over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got...
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Verrier. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Works to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Gators will use it to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Can he get there on the ground?
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And the defense wraps him up. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Welch. The defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a first down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing the press. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Verrier. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. That's a design quarterback keeper. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He's got room to run. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And Indy Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Grant behind the line. It's Miller. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it with the running back, but he's got work to do. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The 12th play of this marathon drive in the playoff, and they face third and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Go down right there. That's going to be a loss on the play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the catch in space. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. We'll set it down to the offense. First and 10.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Motion now from the tight end. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. With the catch, it's Martin.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it. And that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Miller. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it for the first down at the 41. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Finds an open target on the left side. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. What a kick. It's good from 55. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. And see if they found some solutions at halftime. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To the air, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Running out of time in the pocket. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
He keeps it on a design run. Has the 1st down and more. He picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He fires downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Because much like we saw in the 1st half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to...
Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barrier. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He will score. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Wilson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down mark.
It's a fake. The outman has it. And the head coach's gamble, though, pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from the 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Gators are on the move here. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
As the first down is still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's bringing it back. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Gators. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Verrier. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. The receiver grabs it. Crosses the 35. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. QB keeper all the way. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And on the carry, he's heading left. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Get some space and on the 30. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Finally heaves it deep down the middle. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Caught over the middle. It's Sampson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. And here's the handoff. He breaks free. Tackled, but 1st down.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Williams. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's legged way. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks free.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators are in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? With the catch, it's Hawkins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw.
Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Pounding away with the run game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Design quarterback run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. To the air. It's St. Clair. It's the running back in the flat. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a 1st down.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.